opinion. And so I thought instead of inviting you out to an open house and getting you out in the cold, I would bring the open house to you. So today we're going to tour Navy Cove Harbor number 2106. So I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to take you on a quick little tour. Okay, so Navy Cove Harbor is down almost to the end of Fort Morgan Road. And I want to take you out in the hall just so you can kind of get some orientation of the building. So Navy Cove is made up of two buildings, and there's the elevator, so we're very close to the elevator. There's this building, which is 4 stories, and then building, which is 2 stories. Oh, and I do want to point out there is exterior storage, so you don't have to drag all your beach chairs inside. So I'll show you the other building, but this is the tall building. And from here, you actually do have views of the Gulf and the marina in the Mobile Bay. So these condos are very large. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but it feels very, very spacious. This is the size condo you could live in full-time or part of the year, or you can have it as an investment property. They do allow short-term rentals here. So you can see there's a lot of cabinet space and a lot of counter prep space. Stainless steel appliances and updated faucet. This condo does come fully stocked, so you've got your toaster, you've got your utensils, your knives, your coffee maker, you've got all of that. You have silverware, you have plates, you have cups. And of course, can't forget the wine glasses because we're at the beach. And you can't have a beach condo without wine glasses. I want to point out that there's luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout this whole condo. We have the larger baseboards, so it's a much more modern look than most condos you'll see down here. And of course, we have knockdown on the ceilings versus popcorn, which you'll see in a lot of the older units. So it is definitely a more modern look. The lighting has been updated throughout. There's new fans in all the bedrooms and in here. And you can see that it's just very open in the living area. You do have bar seating here. If you so choose, you can put bar stools there. So let's start with the guest bedroom, and then we'll work our way back to the primary bedroom. So first up is the guest bedroom. Nice new modern furniture, nice fan and lighting in here, plenty of space, nice big TV on the wall, and then of course you've got a closet. And it has its own bathroom, which also serves as your bathroom for any guest you might have over for dinner. But the hallway bath slash second bedroom bathroom. You've got a tub shower insert, and you've got the single vanity, updated lighting, and then you've got your stacked washer and dryer. So you do have a washer and dryer in the unit. So some condos that are set up like this here at Navy Cove Harbor choose to put the dining room table here. But there's also a nice spot towards the balcony. So if you wanted to eat and actually look at the water, you could set it up back there. But either way you do it, there's a lot of space. They have just one sectional in here, but you could also put some additional seating here if you wanted to, if you have a big family and you need some extra seats. Or if you entertain a lot and you need some extra seats for your guests, there's plenty of space to do it. Now this furniture is nearly brand new, so whoever is walking in is just, you don't have to do anything, literally nothing. And of course, the dining room area is set up here, so you can eat dinner and look out at the marina. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. I want to take you into the primary bedroom as well. But before we go, I just want to point out that this is a smaller table, but there's room for a much larger table if you have the need for a 6 or 8 person dining room table. There's plenty of room for that. So now we're going to enter the primary suite, and it is incredible. The views are just insane. We'll get to that in just a minute. Let's take a look at the bathroom first. You have a standalone shower and a garden tub. Nice little linen closet there. And then you have a double vanity. So you've got everything, again, this is set up to where you could live here if you wanted to, or you can have it as an investment property or second home. One of the things I really, really love about this place is the views from the primary bedroom. So if you're looking this way, you wake up and you can see the Gulf of Mexico, or you can turn to your right and you can see the marina and the Mobile Bay. And I'm going to take you out and I'm going to show you all the views from the balcony. There is a door where you can exit from the primary onto the balcony as well. Just a lovely property. Okay, let's see what you really want to see, which are the views. So I actually had a friend who used to live out here full time, and one of my favorite things to do is to sit out here at night and see all the lights on the marina and then on the rigs. I don't know if you can see the rigs from here, but the gas rigs. This unit does have a deeded boat slip. It's back here, right there. It's got a lift, and you can see, you can exit the marina right here, and then it's just a real quick hop, skip, and a jump around the peninsula to go fishing. So it's a really great place for boaters especially. And it is really set up to, with the boaters in mind. Every condo has a deeded boat slip. Not every boat slip has a lift, but you can put one in if there's not one there. Of course, there's a private boat ramp right here. And if you've ever driven by on the other side, you can see a boat right there. But actually, there's boat trailer parking just outside of the gate. This is a gated place, so you can feel extra secure that only people that are supposed to be here will be here. There's covered parking underneath, and then there are multiple pools. There's one over there, but there's also one just right down here for this building. This really is a very peaceful, wonderful place that will make a good rental in the summer, because all you have to do is walk across the street to get to the beach. And it's a great place to spend your winters. I wouldn't say today's a great time to be down here, because it is pretty cold. But if you're from a different part of the country and you want a very quiet, relaxing place with an elevator and covered parking, this would be a great one for you. I don't know many places down here at this price point where you can get all that this condo complex has to offer. So if you have any questions at all, please message me, reach out. I'd be happy to take you on a tour in person. But for $375,000, this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo is a steal. So let me know if I can show it to you, and I am happy to meet you out here and take you on a tour. Hope you have a great day.